Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Upper St. Clair High School Gymnasium. Tonight's game will be Upper St. Clair Panthers, 6-0, hosting the Indians of North Hills. The Indians come in with a 5-2 record. As I look through their schedule, they've lost to Char Valley, ran off 5 victories: Oliver, Montour, Woodland Hills, Newcastle, and Gateway, and then we're beaten at Butler, up at Butler. So no common opponents that we can look at and try to gauge the teams. Okay, we'll be getting the starting lineup set here.
Number 1, Tony Patton.
Tony Patton is a 6'1 junior.
Number 3, Jeff Mittering.
Mittering will be his mate in the backcourt, 5'10 sophomore.
Number 23,
Senchak, 6'2 senior.
number 32,
23 is Miller. He's a 6'5 senior. And the number 32, a 6 Schneider, is 6'3 junior, rounding out the Indian starting lineup. That is a sad note that Sean Doherty passed this past week. He was a big figure here in Western Pennsylvania high school athletics, broadcasting football game of the week for FSN. I know he's been here at St. Clair numerous times, both for football and basketball games. He will be missed.
at guard, a 6'1 junior, number 14, Christian Shea.
Shea has been the leading scorer for the Panthers so far this season.
At guard,
His 3rd year in the lineup.
junior, number 24, Pete Serio.
Pete's done whatever Coach Holzer's asked of him this season. He scores at times, plays tough defense.
Junior, number 44, Steve Wyas.
Elias is the Iron Man under the boards. If there's a loose ball, Steve will get it.
At guard, 5'11 senior, number 11.
He uses his strength and width to get a lot of offensive rebounds. Simpson's been doing a great job running the offense at the point guard position.
John Austin.
And Austin using those long arms and his athletic ability to block shots, make deflections, and get out on the fast break. Expect to see more of that so far tonight. That's kind of been the MO for the St. Clair Panthers so far this season. Good defense, good shooting, so-so free throw shooting. Full court pressure, not a full court press, but full court pressure. Coach Holzer has used an 8 or 9-man rotation. He substitutes liberally, bringing in Shane Brennan, Reed Afflebaum, and Brett McCormick off the bench, sometimes seeing Eric Joyce in as well. But the first 8, once he gets into a rhythm of the game, many parts of the St. Clair team are pretty interchangeable. So you'll see lots of different combinations throughout the course of the game. Austin controls the tap. Panthers going right to left. Simpson in the corner over to Serio. Drives, dumps it to Elias. Serio lost the handle, but St. Clair was fortunate to maintain possession. Panthers just kind of feeling out the NA defense here early. Or the North Hills defense, excuse me. Serio with a nice drive, cuts through 4 guys. Rebound, Miller. Indians looking to run. Number 21 for the Indians, Senchak, drives. A little hip check in the middle of the lane by number 14. Shea picks up his first foul. Now, if you were watching the replay of the Baldwin St. Clair game, that probably would have been called an offensive foul, but not tonight. Indians draw first blood. Front rim Rebound tapped around by the Indians, but St. Clair controls. 1-0 here in the early going. NH out to a quick lead. A little sloppy ball handling by the Panthers, and it'll be a turnover. North Hills ball. I will guarantee that that is not the last time I call North Hills NA. For the life of me, not just tonight, but I always have a hard time keeping the two straight. I can remember that NH is red and white are the Indians, and NA is black and gold. Three-pointer, long. Panthers looking to run. You'll see a lot of that. As I was saying, there's Austin out on the break. A little left-handed scoop shot by Simpson. 2-1. Panthers take the lead. 6:30. About a minute and a half gone by here in the first quarter. Nice inside move by number 32, Schneider. That's his first bucket. I dare say this is about the tallest lineup we faced so far tonight, so far this season. Layup with the left hand by Shea, misses. Indians control. Indians go baseline, left hand, layup, no good. Shea controls. As I was saying, with the wide body number 23, Miller, and number 32, Schneider, at 6'3" and about 6'5", that's more height than we've seen in many other games. We'll see how we match up with that. Simpson backs in. Pull-up jumper. Simpson has all the Panther points here with 5:30 to go in the first quarter. 4-3 St. Clair lead. Schneider trying to work down low against Austin. Miller drives against Elias. Used his wide body to fend off Steve. Went up strong with the left shoulder, protecting the ball in his right hand. Drew the foul on Elias. That gives the Indians the lead, 5-4. Looking to make it a 2-point lead, and he does. Gets the front rim and the roll, 6-4. St. Clair counterattacking quickly. Oh, in and out by Shea. Elias with a nice dish over to Simpson. Again, that was vintage Panther offense, if you can say vintage after 6 games. 3-point attempt by Shea, in and out. Strong offensive rebound by Elias. Dished it over to Simpson. Simpson drew the foul. Makes his first. 6-5 Indians. Second one, in and out. Austin contested, but it's out off of Austin. 6-5 Indians look to extend the lead. Panthers matching up in the backcourt. Again, we've seen this in the first 6 games. Again, just a harassing type of defense. St. Clair's got the wheels and the depth on the bench to play that kind of a defense. Indians go baseline, long 3-pointer. That's 6 points for Miller here in the early going. Takes the Indian lead out to 9-5. McCormick coming in for Elias. Kind of surprised. Again, I haven't seen the Indians play, but you don't expect your center to be taking 3-pointers like that. Austin thinks he can beat his man, and he does. Beats. But I think they're going to call a foul before the shot. Schneider with the early offensive power for Indians with 6 points. I think John just exposed his slowness of foot, however. Let's look for John to exploit that as the game goes on. At any rate, 9-5. Austin backing it in again. McCormick can take that 3, but he drives. Oh, Brett made a beautiful move. Couldn't get the lay-in to drop. His man had overplayed him out in 3-point range. 3-pointer, rattles at home. Minerator. That's his first basket. 12-5. Oh, Sirio saw McCormick open underneath. had a tough time getting it to him. Brett saved it nicely and got it over to Austin, but he couldn't hit Serio, who was open in the corner. Brennan in for Austin. He'll get a blow. Again, picking up their men in the backcourt. Shea picking up Patton as he crosses midcourt. The student section about 85% filled tonight. Nice showing by the Panthers. Maybe 15 or 20 North Hills students made the ride down 79. Schneider tries to shovel it over to his line mate Miller, but it was deflected out of bounds. Schneider takes a seat. Pollock comes in for him. Baseline drive. I think Simpson's going to be called for a push.
Fouls on number 11, Dan Simpson is first, team third. Athletics number 1, Cody Patton.
Patton, who just checked in, going to the line. It's good. Indians 3 for 4 from the free throw line here in the first quarter. They've opened up an 8-point lead, 13-5, 3:39 remaining. Second by Patton is also good. 14-5, Panthers down by 9. Three-point attempt by McCormick. It's good. They're going to have to come out on him. He can make that shot. 14-8. McCormick cuts the lead to 6. No sooner did I say that, the number 21, Senchak, with a nice drive and a left-hand lay-in, takes it back up to an 8-point. Now it says 16-8. Back up to an 8-point Indian lead. Ball deflected by off of Serio, deflected by the Indians. Hard drive by Shea, no good. Shea rebound. McCormick with another 3. Scramble for the ball. While we weren't looking, Reed Applebaum checked in as the Indians counterattack. We've got Serio, Shea, McCormick, Applebaum, and Brennan in for the Panthers right now. 2:21 remaining, first quarter. 16-8 Indian lead. They've done it with a mix of penetration off the dribble, three-point shooting, and free throw shooting. Kind of an all-round, well-balanced offensive attack by the Indians here in the first quarter. Nice motion offense. Number 21, Senchak breaks free. Three-pointer by Shea. Long, rebound bounds out. Panthers control. 18-8, biggest lead of the night for the Indians. Shea shoots off the dribble. Nice penetration by Shea, couldn't get it to go. Applebaum fought for the rebound, got it, put it right back up, and I believe he'll be shooting 2. 18-8, 1:34 remaining. First one by Applebaum, long. Reed takes his time with the second one and drains it. 18-9, 9-point Indian lead. Simpson picks up Patton. Austin way out away from the basket. Brennan thought he had a chance to intercept that ball in front of Patton, but he got him with his hip. Should be ball on the side, out on the side
Shane Brennan is first.
to the Indians. And when Brennan and Applebaum come in off the bench, they'll be playing tough defense. They're hard-nosed players. Brett comes in, you'll see him take the three. Steal by Simpson. And a lay-in. Simpson leading all scorers here so far with 7 points in the first quarter. Cuts the lead to 7, 18-11. There's Reed with that tough defense I was just telling you about. He goes up, he went up strong, couldn't get it to drop. He was expecting some contact. He did a nice job of shielding his man from the ball. Another turnover. Simpson pushes the issue. Shane drives, dishes it over to McCormick. I think we got a little lucky, a long three. Applebaum again, providing that nice spark off the bench. And there's a hustle play. You won't see that one in the scorebook. But Applebaum went up strong, got position, kept the ball alive, tipped it over to Austin, who used his long arms to pull that ball in, put it back, 18-13. St. Clair cuts the lead to 5. Nice minutes off the bench by Reed here so far in this quarter. 6 seconds, another steal. Simpson could cut the lead again. Again, that's the second time that's happened in as many games where we get a steal late in the quarter and get a lay-in right at the basket instead of pulling up, took it all the way into exactly how much time was left on the clock. Beautiful play by Dan Simpson. Well, in the last 2 minutes of that quarter, you saw the Panthers turn up the defensive pressure. The Indians had jumped out to a 10-point lead, which was cut to 3, 18-15, primarily because of transition baskets, turnovers that led to points by the Panthers. Well, I'm almost out of breath. I think we have a challenger tonight, sports fans. This is probably the best team we've played so far. North Hills has played a few more quad A teams than we have played, so they're perhaps a little more battle tested than we are. Some of our victories have come against AA and AAA teams this year. The latest victory this year was earlier than the week against Wilkinsburg. We won by 20-some points. We had a section game on Tuesday against Baldwin. Unfortunately, in the middle of the second quarter, the game had to be postponed due to condensation on the court. I was out of town myself on Tuesday. And I know it's very warm here, so I don't know whether the heat and the atmospheric conditions in the sandbox they call a gym over at Bethel Park caused it. But at any rate, that game will be made up. I haven't yet seen when that one will be replayed. We've got Simpson, Austin, Elias, Sirio, and Shea starting lineup back in for the Panthers. Let's see if they can keep up that momentum. Another turnover by the Indians. Try that entry bounce pass. Number 15 through the bounce pass, Pollock through the bounce pass into Anglin, and Anglin didn't quite go where Pollock thought he was going to be. Anglin, who just came in off the bench, number 34. A little bump between him and Elias there, but 34 is a little longer, a little taller than than Miller, who he substituted for. And I think he caught us a little off guard. He rejected that last move in interior move by Elias. Anglin picks up Austin. Sloppy pass by Austin, but he makes a nice defensive play to come from behind. 9 times out of 10, you'll see a player try to make a makeup play and get back and recover from a mistake, and then they'll commit a foul. But Austin did a nice job of just tipping, batting the ball away, deflecting it, and stopping the fast break. But as the Indians inbound the ball under their basket.
44, Steve Lyons is second, team fifth.
That's Elias' second foul here in the early going of the second quarter. Team's fifth. Del Rey checked in for Elias. Number 32, Schneider. 4 points for Schneider. Nice little jump hook. 5-point Indian lead. I think Anglin is a better matchup against Austin for the Indians. Miller was just a little slow of foot. Shea gets on the board.
14, Christian Shea.
You know, it was just a matter of time. Oh, sprained ankle by number 3 on that drive. He lost the ball and he may have lost some playing time. Number 3 checks out. He's hobbling to the bench. He'll get some treatment there, but boy, just looking at his face, I'd be very surprised if he comes back in the way he's walking. 21, Senchak came in for, that was Mitterator. Mitterator's trying to walk it off. Beautiful reverse layup. That would have been an 8 on the highlight film. As he did the reverse layup and went up with the left hand. Foul on the floor. 4th team foul for the Indians. Simpson will inbound. Into Del Rey, makes a nice little post move. Oh, went up strong with the right hand. Couldn't quite get it to roll. Score remains 20-17. 3-point Indian lead. That foul was on number 15, Pollock. I guess he pushed off with his left hand when nobody except the referee was looking.
34, Dante England.
Oh, 34. That's why I wasn't. That's why I didn't see it on number 15. But at any rate, not much of a foul. 3-pointer by Shea. Front rim, long rebound. Starts the fast break for the Indians. Oh, a beautiful rejection by Shea. Again, as we saw a couple of plays in the game against Baldwin, the opposing players do not have a full appreciation for how quick Christian is off his feet. He almost suckers them into thinking they have some space, then makes the last move, and he can elevate very, very quickly. Senchak thought he had an uncontested layup, and Shea came out of nowhere. Nice deflection by Austin to knock the ball out of bounds. While I personally don't keep deflection stats, I've got enough to do here during the course of a game. That is a stat that more and more coaches are using to kind of be a barometer of defensive pressure. If you as a defense are getting your hands on the ball, tipping it out of bounds, that makes it that much harder for the offense to get in their game. You're not letting them. Oh no. Now, you don't want to foul on a 3-point shot, and you certainly don't want to foul that late after the 3-point shot. But they're going to call that every time when you make that contact. Patton has a 3 now to go with his 2 free throws. This will be his 3rd attempt from the free throw line. He drains it. Takes the Indian lead back out to 7 points. St. Clair had gotten it down to 3. Simpson, baseline shut off. It's getting a little loud in here. Even though there aren't many North Hills students, they're pretty vocal. Simpson, nice drive. Oh! 24-17, Indian lead. 5:16 to go in the second quarter. It's a third foul on Miller. I think you're going to see Miller go back to the bench if that is in fact his 3rd foul. Simpson short. Applebaum in and Shane Brennan in. Sirio and Del Rey will take a seat. Schneider, no, I thought Schneider was coming back in, so did Schneider. He's sent back to the scorer's table. The North Hills coach doesn't like the fact that that foul was called on Miller. The refs have caucused. We may see a change in that ruling. You don't see that happen very often. Let's see what they're going to call. Let's see what we announce here. And they changed the foul to number 15, Pollock. A case where the coach made his point. The refs listened and they adjusted it. And I can only assume they did the right thing. Second free throw by Simpson is good. Gives him 10 for the night. First player in double figures. Cuts the Indian lead to 6, 24-18. A little too much mustard. They had a nice give and go where Miller got the ball in the corner, cut the pass back to him as he was open, cut, and St. Clair doubled down on the baseline. And before the St. Clair players could react, Miller was open for a brief second, a little too much mustard, and the Indians turned the ball over. St. Clair looking to cut into that 6-point Indian lead. Panthers being very, very patient on this possession. Shea drives, ball's tipped away. Oh, Shane may have gotten away with a little push from behind. Again, nice hustle play by Shane. Maybe got away with a little push. And then he gets fouled going in for the layup. I dare say we may have gotten a break there, but sometimes you make your own luck. At any rate, Shane will be going to the line to shoot 2. That was the 7th foul on the Indians. So from here on, we'll be in the bonus. Shooting either a 1-and-1 or perhaps 2 free throws when they get to 10 fouls. Eric Joyce checks in for Shea. First one by Brennan is good. Second is also good. Looks like Coach Holzer has had his Panthers at the free throw line since the last game. We're 5 of 7 here so far tonight after a poor showing from the charity stripe against Baldwin last week. 4-point Indian lead. Entry pass. Indians can't hold it. Nice hustle play by Joyce. Tries to get over to Simpson. Oh. Dan couldn't quite control it. Looks like he may have gotten a bump in the eye or landed on his face as he was trying to save that ball. Indian ball underneath their own basket. Try an alley-oop to Anglin. Anglin caught the ball up high, kept it up high, went up strong. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2. First one by Anglin, front rim, no good. Score remains 24-20, 3:53 remaining, second quarter. Second one also no good. That foul was on Eric Joyce, his first foul tonight. Ball stripped from Simpson as he tries to go up for the 6-foot jumper. Be Panther ball. Simpson's inbound. McCormick breaks free from a scrappy North Hills defender, Anglin. Entry pass, we get a nice bounce, but Joyce can't put it in. North NH had played some nice defense, tipped the ball away, bounced over to Joyce, but Joyce couldn't convert. Three-pointer, long, Simpson rebound. Simpson pushes the issue. Nice move by Brennan, gets the roll. That's 4 points for Shane. Holzer has his bench in here right now. The only starter right now is Simpson, joined by McCormick, Joyce, Affelbaum, and Brennan. Three-pointer, rolling, no good. Bending, I guess, as Hillgrove would say. Rebound Affelbaum. Joyce a little out of control, but kicks the ball out to McCormick for a three. Short. Simpson tips the ball around. Starts the NH fast break. I think that was a little bit of a stretch for a dunk for Anglin. Joyce came over and deflected it. I don't know if he would have got that dunk anyway. But anyway, that last Brendan basket did cut the Panther deficit to 2 points, 24-22, 2:18 remaining, second quarter. Austin, Serio, and Shea check back in to go with Simpson and Brennan. Pass inside. Nice interior movement by Austin. He ties it up with his third and fourth points of the evening. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Simpson picks up Patton. Nice little entry bounce pass into 32 Schneider. Schneider gets the roll. Not the prettiest shot, but they count for 2 points all the same. 26-24, 137. Patton picking up Simpson. Austin got a step on his man. Anglin came out on Austin, and Austin said, "I'll have none of that." Burnt him on the baseline for his third basket. Ties the game 26-26. Affelbaum will check back in at the next stoppage of play. Well played game so far. This is enjoyable. If you like basketball, this is fun. This is a good game. Anglin says, "Back at you, Mr. Austin." The banker off the banker from 10 feet in the key. 28-26. Indians back in front. Clock just under a minute. Austin sets a pick for Shea. Shea couldn't do much with it. Simpson drives past two men. Anglin changed the angle of the shot just enough. Think the Indians will be content to go for the last shot here. Take either a 2-point lead or a 4-point lead into the locker room at the half. Air ball. You can't take that last shot and give St. Clair any time because they'll burn you. They'll burn you. Oh! We got the ball back with 5.9 seconds to go. Counterattacked quickly. Serio couldn't get the three at the buzzer to drop. At any rate, we've got a 28-26 Indian lead going into the half. We're going to take a break, grab a Gatorade or something, and we'll see you back in a few minutes. Welcome back. There's the buzzer to get the teams off the court for the second half. I'm Hank Chesko, voice of the Panthers, as I'm called at home. Joining me tonight, running the camera, is Brendan Fowler. Our thanks to Brendan for working with us tonight. Quickly recapping, we've got a 28-26 North Hills lead. Going over the scoring, Patton for the Indians has 6. Matt Rader, who injured his ankle, has 3. Senchak 5, Miller 6, Schneider 6, and Anglin had a basket and missed a couple of free throws. Over on the St. Clair side, Austin and Simpson have been carrying the Panthers in the first half. Austin with 6 and Simpson with 10. Shea had 1 bucket for 2. Brennan had a couple of free throws and a basket for 4. Affelbaum was 1 for 2 from the line, and McCormick had a 3 for 26 points. Here we go. We've got the starting lineup back on the court for the Panthers. Simpson, Serio, Shea, Austin, and Elias. I don't see Maderator back in. Looks like he's got some ice on his ankle over on the sideline. Like I said earlier, I'd be surprised if he comes back in. Patton will probably be running the offense for them. Miller with the 3, nothing but air. Elias, instead of risking a muff, decides to let the ball roll helplessly out of bounds. harmlessly, I should say, not helplessly, harmlessly out of bounds. Simpson getting the Panther offense in motion. Couple of screens by Elias and Austin. Shea comes off the double screen. Simpson gets a step on his man. 12 points for Simpson tonight, leading all scorers. Ties the game with 7:11 remaining third quarter. We've got Anglin, Schneider, Senchak, Pollock, and Zubik in for the Indians. Schneider in for Anglin. Pollock inbounds the ball. Patton tries to go baseline, cut off nicely by Simpson. Nice baseline move, tries to reverse layup, rejected by Shea. Shea, head fake, drive, basket, good. Nice move by Shea. Gives us Panthers their first lead since the very, very early going in the first quarter, 30-28. Nice move by Senchak to get open, but couldn't get the play to go. Oh, dipsy doodle! The Indian player stepped in front of Austin. He had to change his direction after he had taken his first step. Made a beautiful, graceful, athletic move around him. Threw it up with the left hand, got the spin on the ball. Beautiful, beautiful drive by John Austin. And the Indians quickly call timeout. St. Clair goes out to a 4-point lead, 32-28, 6:09 remaining third quarter. Panther cheerleaders are taking the floor to do a routine during this timeout. Panther fans are quiet and enjoying the routine when sometimes they'll help out the opposing cheerleaders during a routine. And they give the girls a nice round of applause as they come off the court. You know, the first couple minutes of the second half usually dictates how the game's going to go, and you got to like what you see from the Panthers. They've come out hungry, aggressive, attacking the ball, making good shots. Miller inbounds the ball to Patton. Picked up by Simpson. Senchak, lefty, has made some nice moves, but when he gets to the basket, he just seems to have had a hard time closing, either taking an off-balance shot or rushing a shot. Patton makes a nice move on Simpson. Shields Simpson off with his body, with his left arm. Goes up strong with the right arm. Patton 3 of 3 from the free throw line, make it 4 of 4. Cuts the Panther lead down to 1. Patton with 9 points for the Indians. Typically on offense, if the Panthers can't get a break, they'll run if they can. But if they can't, they're patient. Shea with a wide open three-pointer from the corner. From here, it looked like he may have been on the line, but obviously the ref had a better view than I did. Head fake, pull-up jumper, gets the shooter's roll. Patton with the last 5 points for the Indians. Cuts the Panther lead to 2, 35-33. 5:07 and moving, third quarter. Panthers have been looking for their main man, Shea, here in the third quarter so far, and he hasn't disappointed. Head fake, step. Austin just too quick and too athletic. for whatever defender the Indians put on him. 10 points for John. 37-33. And that should be a backcourt violation. Sloppy pass from Miller over to Senchak. Senchak was moving towards the basket. The pass was behind him, went off his hand. I'd like to say it was that tenacious Panther defense, but I think it was just sloppy ball handling and not protecting the ball by the Indians. Panthers chance to get the lead up to 6 points. Let's see what they have in mind. Affelbaum checked in while we weren't looking. Ball's tipped away by number 15, Pollock. Tries to make a break, but kicks it back out. Patton thought he had the hot hand, couldn't quite make it. No. I don't buy that one at all. Shea ran the fast break beautifully. Affelbaum filled the lane on the wing, and he went around the man to try to avoid contact. I think that's either a floor foul on the Indians or no call. But as usual, what I think just doesn't matter. Second foul on Affelbaum. Could have been a big shift in momentum. Instead of a 6-point lead, the Indians have a chance to cut it down to 2. Entry pass from Miller. Nice move by Anglin. He got Affelbaum up in the air. Once he was up in the air, went up strong, drew the foul, got the shot off. Couldn't quite get it to go. Would have been a beautiful play had he made it. Make that 0 for 3 for Anglin from the free throw line. Got McCormick, Affelbaum, Austin, Shea, and Shane Brennan in for the Panthers. Make that 0 for 4. Anglin can't get anything to drop from the free throw line. Simpson taking a rare break. He doesn't come out very often. North Hills wanted a travel on Austin, but I don't think he ever left his feet. Almost a steal by Senchak. Three-pointer by Brennan. Back rim. Again, nice hustle play by Reed. Got his hand on the ball, tried to slap it back out to his own man. Instead, it slapped. Anglin wasn't expecting it to be batted out quite that quickly. And as Anglin was turning around to see where the ball was, the ball that Affelbaum tipped went off of his shoulder. Again, another one of those plays I was describing in the first half that Reed is contributing here tonight, where he may or may not, be scoring a lot, but he's getting rebounds, keeping the ball alive on the offensive board. Coaches love those little, oh, there's a word, I'll come up with it. At any rate, there was a collision there between McCormick and number 15, Pollock. I think this is a groin injury, and it'll be a while before number 15, Pollock, is back up. I think it was just incidental contact between him and McCormick, but Pollock got the worst of it. Well, 3:06 remaining. Pollock sucks it up. He's walking off court. He doesn't want to lay there too long. Ref's mopping it up. Should be St. Clair ball side out. Intangibles, that's the word. Those little intangible things don't make the score sheet, but contribute to a win. A little sloppy play in the backcourt. Little sloppy play. They call a jump ball. The North Hills fans want a foul on McCormick. There was some contact. The boys were starting to get a little chippy as they were fighting for the ball, but I think that's a good no call. Possession arrow pointing towards St. Clair. will retain possession. Simpson picked up by Patton as he crosses the midcourt line. 4-point Panther lead, 2:55 remaining. Nice pick up top by Applebaum. Foul away from the ball on Austin, jockeying for position against Anglin. Anglin's a big guy. He's standing there next to Reed and Austin, and he looks like he has an inch or two on both of them and some long arms. See, he probably plays like he's 6'5" or 6'6", even though he might only be 6'4". At any rate, Indians looking to cut into that Panther lead. Austin picks up Miller away from the basket. Austin is just too quick and his arms are too long for Miller. He wants none of him. Anglin working in on Applebaum. He was going to shoot. Nice position by number 32 Schneider. Can't do anything with it. Gotta love the hustle there by Anglin. But you can't fall on the ball and roll out of bounds. It'll be St. Clair ball. Applebaum did a nice job that time on playing defense against Anglin. Didn't go for the head fake. Anglin was going to shoot one way or another. Backdoor pass. Three-pointer from the corner. Rattles out. Rebound Pollock. 2:05 remaining. Nice pass into Schneider. He can't get it to go. Loose ball. Indians retain possession. Senchak made a nice drive. Now all game long he's been driving to his left and putting it up with the left hand. He spun the other way, caught the St. Clair defenders off guard, got into the basket, but again, that right hand is his offhand. Couldn't quite get it to go, but he drew the foul, drew the shooting foul. 3 on Applebaum. This is Senchak's second trip to the line. He was 1 for 2 in the first half. Let's see how he does with these two. St. Clair faithful whooping, doing a whooping sound, kind of like the old-time Indian whoop, I guess. At any rate, first one is good. Austin's going to take a breather. Sirio's in, along with Applebaum, Brennan, Simpson, and Shea. Front rim, back. Anglin, nice rebound on the free throw. Goes up strong, makes the 37-36. St. Clair taking it out to a 6-point lead, but the Indians fighting back. It's been a while since St. Clair's got a basket. As Applebaum tries to get it to Shea, setting up on a block. Indian defender went over his back to try to deflect it. That'll be the first foul on Patton. Just the first team foul in the second half? You got to be kidding me. Wow, we've played over 6 minutes here in the second half. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound McCormick. Nice offensive rebound and put back by McCormick. Takes the St. Clair lead back to 3, 39-36. 1:14 remaining. Kind of a sloppy entry pass there from the Indians. I think they were lucky to retain possession. Angle gets a step on McCormick. Anglin gets a step on McCormick. A couple of quick baskets by Anglin. He's keeping the Indians in the game. Brennan goes baseline. Brennan went baseline, kind of was a no-look pass back over his shoulder. He was a little bit out of control, and the Indians drew the offensive foul, player control foul. Schneider inbounding it under his own basket, or under the Panther basket. Panthers setting up in some full court pressure. Not sure what the hold-up and play is here. Pollock checks in for Schneider. Miller comes over to inbounds the ball. Shea harassing Patton in the backcourt. Gets it over with 7 seconds gone by in the backcourt. Serio overplays Pollock to try to get a turnover. Simpson goes baseline, rejected. Rejected again. Scramble, St. Clair. It's getting chippy. Brennan is not gonna, he takes no quarter and gives no quarter. The refs are discussing just what is the call here. That ball was bouncing around from player to player. Are they going to call a jump ball? They blew the whistle. Nobody had control. Are they going to call a foul? If that's a foul. It's a pretty lame foul in my estimation. It's both players were swinging their elbows. But that's a 7th team foul. Now, this is not a good turn of events here, sports fans. Indians are in the bonus. First one is good, ties it up. .24 seconds remaining, third quarter. Panthers have seen their 7-point lead evaporate. Lane violation. Anglin, looks like Anglin was in early. Referee on the side is waving it off. That point might come back to cost them. I have a feeling this game's going to go down to the wire, and 1 point either way could be the difference between victory and defeat. 18 seconds remaining. Think the Panthers will be content to take the last shot. Simpson drives, jumper, rattles out, Anglin rebound. With 1 second remaining, he couldn't do nothing. Couldn't do anything. Wow, this is a great game. 39-39 at the end of 3 quarters. Third quarter saw the Panthers come from behind. They're behind 2 at the half, stretch the lead out to 7. Then the Indians scrap back. A couple of free throws here. A couple of nice offensive rebounds by Anglin. Anglin had 6 points in the third quarter. The game is knotted up at 39-39. A couple of questionable calls on Brennan. I'm not sure I agree with the foul that was called on him late here in the third quarter, but it is what it is. Team fouls have to be a concern right now for Coach Holzer. His team has committed 7 in the third quarter, so the Indians are going any foul, with the exception of a player control foul, any defensive foul, the Panthers are going to be going, or the Indians are going to be going to the line. Indians only committed 1 foul. Hard to believe, 1 foul in the third quarter.
8-7-1. Please report to the table in the hallway for playing your money.
Now, if it's Friday night, it's got to be basketball here in St. Clair. The next home game will be December 18th, next Tuesday against Peters. After that, we're back home again No, we're not home next Friday. Our next home game would be not until Christmas week. So if you get a chance, come out, watch the Panthers this Tuesday. They'll have a couple of away games, and they won't be back home till after Christmas. Senchak tries to force it into Anglin, deflected away by Serio. You rarely see the bounce pass in the lane off of an inbounds work, and it didn't that time. Ball was deflected away. Starting lineup back in for the Panthers. 3-pointer by Patton, good. 12 points for Patton. Gives the Indians their first lead of the second half, 42-39. Shea looking to answer the 3-pointer. Front rim bounces away. Elias, and where's the foul going to be? Elias had position, but the Indian player pushed him away.
R.J. Miller, third.
Probably saved an easy layup from happening, but a third foul. And I guess when they only have 2 team fouls, you can play aggressive and take a chance. Refs don't always catch that one. Elias did a nice job of drawing that foul. He had position, and Miller couldn't do anything except foul him. Nice entry pass. Elias tries to go baseline. Steve didn't like that call, but I think he walked. He took an extra step, may have stepped on the baseline. Miller inbounding the ball. Indians looking to extend their 3-point lead, 42-39. It's been Patton and Anglin here in the second half, carrying the Indians. Anglin trying to get position on Elias. Steve doing a nice job of playing defense with his feet and not his arms. Yeah, that's a good call. He jumped in front, tried to call the offensive. Again, when you only have 2 or 3 fouls this late in the quarter, you take a chance on a play like that. Maybe you get the turnover, maybe you don't. Good, smart play by the Indians, but I think it was the correct call. He never really, never gave Christian a chance to make a move. Let's see what. Patton anticipating the pass along the sideline from Shea to Simpson, deflected out of bounds. Panthers will retain possession. Panthers need a spark here. Let's see who'll provide it. Panthers showing patience on offense. Senchak overplays Shea. Elias goes up strong. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls number 21, Greg Senchak, his second, team fourth. At the line is number 44, Steve Elias.
This is Steve's first trip to the free throw line tonight. He's been active under the boards and on defense, but as I look at my score sheet here, Steve hasn't scored yet tonight. So let's get on the board, Steve. Make a couple free throws for us. First one, nice stroke, nice rotation, but a little too strong. Score remains 42-39. Indians lead. Second, a little better than the first, rattles around and good. 42-45, 49 remaining, fourth quarter. Simpson picking up Patton. Cross-court pass, kind of ill-advised, but it worked nonetheless. That's the kind of pass in the old days. You make that cross-court pass like that, and Coach Hudak's taking it out right away, but Patton made the layup, takes the Indian lead out to 4. Nice defense by the Indians. St. Clair couldn't get a shot off. Stole the ball, turnover St. Clair. Now let's see if the Indians continue to press the attack, or if they get a little cautious here. Sometimes, you get a lead and you get a little nervous, a little tight. Sometimes playing with the lead is just as hard as playing from behind. Nice entry pass from Anglin. Can't get it to go. Shea, 1-on-3 fast break. A lot of contact. The player planted his feet, maybe a little late. Shea jumped around him to avoid the offensive. But at the defensive position by the Indian player, Patton, I think in this case, was enough to throw off Shea. St. Clair ball. Shea goes baseline. Now, again, a lot of contact. That's either an offensive foul or a blocking foul. I don't think it's a no call. Three-pointer, front rim, no good. Anglin rebound, up, no good. Ball bounding around. Simpson controls. Three-pointer. Delray checked in when we weren't looking. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Applebaum's coming in for Shea. 4:15 remaining. St. Clair down 4. Simpson, Austin, Applebaum, Brennan, and Delray. Putting in Delray to match up against Anglin. See what Anglin's got. He's going to try to take Delray inside. Gets the roll. Kind of forced that shot, but it went. 8 points for Anglin, 6-point Indian lead. Simpson drives, kicks it out. Austin drive, left-hander is good. That jumper in the lane, the little running left-hander, 2-point shot in the lane, gives Austin 12 points for the night. 3:46 remaining, 46-42. Indian lead. Doing a quick game reset here. We've got 14 fouls on the Indians, so it'll be at least 3 more before St. Clair's in the bonus. St. Clair still stuck on 7 fouls. I don't know if you remember a few minutes ago, I was talking about my concern for the foul situation. St. Clair has played the last 4 minutes and 14 seconds without committing a foul. Now, at the same time, the Indians have scored a few baskets, so maybe it's time to get back to being aggressive on defense. St. Clair DJ entertaining the crowd during the timeout. Both the St. Clair students and the North Hills cheerleaders enjoying the rap music. Seems like every song that the DJ plays, there's a dance move that goes with it that I'm not familiar with. But at any rate, here we go. Miller inbounds the ball to Patton. Pressure in the backcourt applied by Simpson. Indians content to work the ball into Anglin or let Miller drive, or let Patton drive. Patton drives a little too strong off the front rim. Nice defense by Senchak. Gets the ball over to Patton. Here comes Austin. Watch Austin go up. Beautiful play by Patton. He knew the defender was coming over. Got the ball off a half second quicker. Did a quick release with the left hand. And Austin came over and fouled him. 6-point lead with 3:17 remaining. Five for 5 from the free throw line for Patton. 19 points for Patton. Patton pushes Simpson away from the basket. Simpson goes up strong. Think he'll have drawn the foul on Patton. Patton's played a nice game for the Indians tonight. He's a strong-looking kid. Not your usually willowy point guard. Pretty muscular. Simpson drains the first. Cuts the lead to 6. 3:03 remaining. Second is also good. Simpson 4 of 5 from the free throw line to go with 5 buckets for 14 points, leading St. Clair in scoring. Tonight, 5-point Indian lead. Austin takes a chance, tries to steal the ball from Miller. Good play by John. He was 35 feet away from the basket. Knew Miller wasn't a threat if he overplayed him and went for the steal. Good gamble by John. You're going to need to do something with our defense to create a scoring opportunity. Delray pressuring Anglin away from the basket. Very nice play by Garrett Delray, pressuring Anglin at 35 feet away from the basket. Pass was too tall. I'm not even sure anybody was there, even though it was tall. Turnover. Let's see if St. Clair can cut into the lead. Clock winds to 2:19. St. Clair can't be too patient. Don't want to force anything, but you can't take forever. Is it good? No! Oh, I thought that was a continuation there, but they're saying it was on the floor before the shot. Those 2 points that they put up for Austin, I think, are going to come off. It'll be ball out on the side to St. Clair. Tough call. That was one of those split-second decisions. Could have gone either way. You know, somebody was going to be upset if it was called in the act of shooting. North Hills would have been upset, and if it was called on the floor the way it was, you know, we're not happy. But nonetheless, 2:10 remaining. Indians call timeout, set their defensive strategy for the remaining 2:10. 49-44. That was the 6th foul for the Indians. We'll be shooting a 1-and-1 on the next foul. That's a 30-second timeout. We're quick. We'll be right back to play. I don't have to fill up too much dead air this time. We've got Brennan, Serio, Austin, Simpson, and Shea. We've got Miller, Anglin, Patton, Senchak, and Pollock for the Indians. They get it in the hands of Shea. Serio works it inside to Simpson. Simpson draws 3 defenders. 3 from the corner. Nice rebound by Brennan. Deflection, block shot by the Indians. Brennan did a nice job to get the offensive rebound, but the Indians rejected his shot. Nice play, Indians. Hats off to them. I think St. Clair has to think about taking a chance, doing a double team here, or maybe fouling. You've only got 1:30 and a 5-point lead. It's a 2-possession game. Senchak penetrated, didn't protect the ball well enough. Simpson drives. Oh, and Brennan made the 3. But anyway, Simpson drive, sucked 2 men in, kicked it back out to Shane Brennan, but Simpson was fouled as he drove to the basket. So the shot by Shane from the corner doesn't count. The North Hills faithful wanted an offensive. That's 5 on Pollock. He checks out with 1 for 2 from the free throw line for 1 point. Simpson with a chance to cut into the lead with the clock stopped at 1:24. Be shooting a 1-and-1. First one is critical. It's good. Ice water in his veins. 15 points for Simpson. Is granted the second shot in the 1-and-1 situation. And one of those nuances of high school and college basketball. They don't have the 1-and-1 in the pros. He makes both. Simpson 6 for 7 from the line to go with 5 buckets for 16 points. Panthers picking up in the backcourt. 3-point Indian lead. Feeling this one's going to go down to the wire. Simpson harassing Senchak. Senchak does a nice job. Doesn't create much on offense on that series, but protected the ball and kept the Panthers from a backcourt turnover. Simpson content just to dribble around with the ball. That's okay. It was a foul, but you know, with just a minute remaining, you've got to come out, take a chance. There was a deflection. The Sharks smelled blood in the water, saw the ball bounding around. Shea was out there. Austin was out there. Yeah, that's not a bad foul. You're taking a chance and you're trying to get the ball back. Put the pressure on the free throw shooter. It's Patton. Patton's been pretty good from the line tonight. He's been perfect, 5 for 5. Maybe I'll jinx him. Shooting 1 and 1. No dice. Couldn't get the drinks to go. Nice stroke by Patton. That one barely even hit the net. It was so clean. 4-point Indian lead. 1:01 remaining. Patton looking to make it a 5-point lead. Second one is good. I don't think you want to play 21 or horse against Mr. Patton. You know, the worst part of these close games is I've got a lot of airtime to fill. But they're excited. This has been a great game. Well played by both sides. Here again, another one of these rap songs where everyone in the stands besides me seems to know the standard dance moves. Shane Brennan will be inbounding the ball to Simpson. 1:01 remaining, 5-point Indian lead. Patton has a notion to put some pressure on Simpson, backs off. Nice defense. You know, I don't think we wanted to take 20 seconds. Nice defense. Shea went up to take the jump shot, but the defender came over and forced him to pass the ball. I think you're going to see the Panthers come out and foul. They've got to do something. Less than 30 seconds remaining. And before the Panthers can get over to foul Patton, the Indians call timeout. Well, Panthers are looking at having the Indians come in here on their home court, spoil their 6-0 record. Panthers had finally broken the top 5 in the Post-Gazette rankings. Kind of a jinx there, if you will. Panthers are going to have to come out and foul or go for a steal right away. 24.9 remaining, 5-point Indian lead. See if we put pressure on the ball or try to double up one of the offensive players. They put it into the back court in Patton's hands. We just can't sit there and play defense. Holzer is screaming at Simpson to foul. Now, credit to the Indians. St. Clair had broken out to a 7-point lead in the third quarter. Indians fought back and have owned the fourth quarter. Primarily on the back of young Mr. Patton, who is yet to miss a free throw tonight. Takes it out to a 6-point lead for the Indians. He finally misses one, but it's too late to probably matter. Austin looks to break. Got to take a three, Pete. Takes the three, it's short. Rebound Patton. Patton's going to dribble around, fouled by Brennan with 7.6 remaining. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. .21 points for Patton, looking to take it out to 22 or 23. Now, Patton misses 2 in a row, but with 7.6 seconds and a 6-point lead. It'll be tough for the Panthers. 7 point. That makes it a 3-possession game. Think it's all over, but the final score here, ladies and gentlemen. 3-pointer, no good. Austin, no good. There you have it. The Indians come into our gym on a Friday night, ruin our perfect season. 53-46 is the final. Indians did it on the back of young Mr. Patton with 21 points. Anglin had some tough baskets. He had 8. Miller had 6. Senchak had 5. For the Panthers, Simpson had 16. Austin had 12, leading the way for the Panthers. But again, the story of the game, second half, Anglin and Patton doing it all for the Indians. Well, this is Hank Chesko. I probably won't see you again until after Christmas. Have a good holiday. Merry Christmas. Thanks to my cameraman, Brendan Fowler. Take care. We'll see you next time.